Alright, so you ready? Alright, so Matthew Mish, what is a co-op?
A co-op or cooperative house, it's similar to the Greek system. There are men's cooperative houses and women's cooperative houses, and it's a little bit more efficient than a Greek system in that we fix our own problems and we pay our own bills and we cook our own meals and we clean our own house. They're also a little bit smaller houses, so they're easier to maintain. And it's definitely different than a work co-op, because this is it's not related to jobs at all. Mostly just full-time students or living in the cooperative system.
Great, great. And how do you join the community?
To join a cooperative, there are different rush dates. There's formal rush and there's informal rush. Both of those happen in the early winter, or actually in February and March mainly. And there's always advertisements around school. You can see on the sidewalks that are chalked or the classrooms sometimes. And there's always call-out meetings and stuff where students can come and learn about them, about each individual house.
Good. So within the community, how do you practice your communication? So how do you communicate with other members of the house?
Of the house or the system too?
How do you communicate with other cooperative houses and with the members of your house?
Well, in each house, there's different pledge classes and stuff, and everybody is in their own pledge classes pretty close with each other, but we're also pretty close as a house individually. And then with other houses, we have social functions and we do intramural sports, and a lot of people just build great friendships through that, and then a lot of that spreads to other people within your house. They become friends with other people in the other houses, and it's really infectious, but it's a good infection.
All right, so I'm gonna don't laugh at that. I'm gonna ask you some question, but I need to answer like to practice our communication within our house. We use the board that we have downstairs in the kitchen. We use email letters to like the parents and stuff, etc. All right. So I'm gonna start over. So how do you communicate with other members of the house?
I'm sorry again. Are you supposed to,
it's alright.
Am I supposed to look at you? Am I supposed to look at the camera?
It doesn't matter.
I've been looking at the camera.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the business. It doesn't matter. You can look at the camera. Alright, so
should have asked that one first, I guess.
It's okay. Alright, so
okay.
How do you communicate with other members of the house?
Well, other members of the house, I mean, I need to say this sentence, gosh damn. Okay.
It's okay, and then you can also mention like the Rada board. House meetings, Rada board, bulletin board in the kitchen, letters, emails. Alright.
Okay.
So you can start going now.
Okay. Communicating with other members of the house is done through a few different ways. One, we have a bulletin board downstairs which lists all the social events that we have at other houses, list intramural sports, and we also have the meeting minutes where we have house meetings, and at those house meetings we can communicate with each other on what people are doing wrong in the house and what they're doing right and what needs to be done to make sure everything's accomplished. And then we have social functions with all the other houses where we get to know them very well and build great friendships with them.
Alright, well thank you very much.
You're welcome.